and welcome back to the East Coast College Admissions Podcast, the podcast where we help you navigate the complex world of college admissions. I'm your host, Cleopatra, and today we are diving into one of the most critical yet sometimes confusing aspects of the college application: extracurricular activities. You might have heard that extracurriculars are key to standing out in the admissions process, but what exactly does that mean? Which activities matters most to East Coast College admissions officers? How do you demonstrate leadership and impact? By the end of this episode, you have a clear understanding of what kinds of extracurricular activities matters most, how to highlight your involvement, and what East Coast schools are really looking for when they assess this part of your application. Let's start by talking about why extracurricular activities are such a big deal in the college admissions process. Academics are, of course, the foundation of your application. Your GPA, test scores, and course rigor are essential. But admissions officers want to see a more holistic view of who you are. They want to know what you are passionate about outside of the classroom, how you spend your time, and what kind of impact you've had in your community. Extracurriculars show admissions committees your personality, interest, leadership abilities, and even your resilience. In many ways, they can demonstrate qualities that grades and test scores simply can't capture. Here is the first rule of thumb for extracurricular activities. Quality matters more than quantity. It's not about being a member of every club at your high school or signing up for every sport, student government position, or community service opportunity available. In fact, colleges would rather see a few meaningful activities where you've made a significant impact than a long list of activities that you barely participate in. Think of it this way: it's depth over breadth. If you've ever been involved with a particular club, sport, or organization for years and have taken on leadership roles or driven real change, that's more impressive than a laundry list of activities where you only spend a few hours here and there. One of the most important aspects of extracurricular involvement that East Coast schools value is leadership. It's not enough to just be a passive member of a club or a team. Admissions officers want to see that you've taken on leadership roles, started initiatives, or found ways to contribute significantly to your activities. For example, if you are involved in student government, were you the class president or a committee leader? Did you organize school events or campaigns? If you are part of a sports team, were you the captain or did you mentor younger players? If you volunteered for a charity, did you lead the fundraising initiative or create a new program? Taking the lead shows that you are proactive, resourceful, and able to inspire others, qualities that colleges highly value. Let's look at how you can demonstrate passion and commitment. Passion and long-term commitment are two other factors that admissions officers weigh heavily when evaluating your extracurriculars. Schools want to see that you are genuinely interested in the activities you are involved in, not just padding your resume. If you've been part of the same club or organization for multiple years and have consistently contributed to its success, that demonstrates dedication and passion. For example, if you've been playing an instrument or participating in a theater group since freshman year and you've progressed from a beginner to an advanced level, that shows a long-term commitment and personal growth. Or if you've been involved in community service and started your own nonprofit organization or led a significant project over the years, that's a clear sign of passion. So now let's talk about which types of extracurriculars tend to stand out to admissions officers at East Coast schools. Whilst any activity can be valuable, if you've shown leadership and commitment, certain types of activities tend to resonate more with top schools, especially in competitive admissions environment. Now, I want to pause for a bit and make it clear. Not everyone can be the class president or a committee leader. Whatever activity you are involved in, you have to find ways and means to be impactful. That is the whole point of extracurricular activities. It's not just about, I'm a part of ABCDE club and then you just attend here and there. How are you contributing to the growth of that club? Like, how are you contributing to the progress of it? That is the whole point of this episode. Let's take a look at a few examples. Academic clubs and competitions. If you are involved in academic teams like debate, model UN, robotics, science fairs, and have competed at regional, state, or national levels, these activities demonstrate intellectual curiosity and teamwork. Community service and volunteering. East Coast schools often look for students who have made a positive impact on their communities. Volunteering for local organizations, starting your own charity project, or participating in long-term community service initiatives show that you are committed to giving back. Athletics. Being a varsity athlete or taking part in competitive sport, especially if you've been a team captain or earned regional awards, shows discipline, time management, and leadership. Creative and performing arts. Music, theater, visual arts, and dance are all excellent ways to showcase creativity. Winning awards, performing a high-level event, or creating a portfolio can set you apart. Last but not the least, entrepreneurship. Did you start your own business or did you start your own club? Have you launched a website, developed an app, or led a community project from the ground up? Colleges love seeing students who are self-starters and innovators. It's important to remember that your extracurriculars don't deserve to be purely academic. East Coast schools want to admit well-rounded students, so balancing academic activities with non-academic ones can be beneficial. For example, let's say you're on your school's math team, but you are also a passionate photographer who runs a successful Instagram account or a blog with a large following. Admissions officers will see that you have both intellectual interests and creative pursuits, which can make your application more dynamic. The key here is to find a balance between activities that highlight your academic strengths and those that showcase your personal interest and hobbies. Now that we've talked about what types of extracurriculars matter most, let's get into how you should present them on your college applications, especially on platforms like the Common App. The Common App allows you to list up to 10 activities. That doesn't mean you have to have 10 activities on your Common App application. It's about quality, not quantity. Here is how to make the most of that space. Prioritize impact. Rank your activities in order of importance and impact, with the most significant ones at the top. If you were the president of a club or started an initiative, that should be listed first. Be specific and quantify. When describing your role, be specific about what you accomplish and try to include numbers whenever possible. For example, instead of saying, led a community service project, say, led a project that raised $5,000 for a local food bank and involved 30 volunteers. Use action words. Start each activity description with a strong action word like organized, created, designed, led, or initiated. This makes your role sound more dynamic and impactful. Highlight leadership and growth. Be sure to showcase any leadership roles and describe how you grew or evolved within each activity. Finally, let's focus on what specifically East Coast schools look for in extracurriculars. Schools like Harvard, Yale, Princeton, and other selective institutions often value students who have not just participated in extracurriculars, but who have taken them to the next level. They want to see applicants who have made a lasting impact, led significant initiatives, or achieved regional, national, or even international recognition. At liberal arts colleges like Williams, admissions officers may place a high value on activities that demonstrate intellectual curiosity, creativity, community engagement. They are looking for students who are looking to contribute to the campus culture and enrich their peers. For state universities on the East Coast, such as University of Virginia or the University of North Carolina, extracurriculars can also make a difference, particularly if you've demonstrated leadership or civic engagement. So what should you take away from today's episode? When it comes to extracurriculars, admissions officers at East Coast schools want to see leadership, passion, commitment, and impact. Quality matters far more than quantity, and you should focus on showcasing your involvement in activities that has shaped you as a person. Remember, it's not just about what you've done, it's about what you've learned, how you've grown, and how you will bring those experiences to the college community. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the East Coast College Admissions Podcast. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more insights and tips as you prepare for your college applications. Feel free to connect with us on social media and reach out with any questions you have. If you need help applying to college, visit www.eastcoastadmissions.com. Until next time, keep building those meaningful connections through your extracurriculars. See you next time.